Okay, I'm not sure how this is gonna go. I had to work at regular work today. That's the last time, at least on a Saturday. Luckily, it wasn't too bad. It was got rained out too, so there's a lot of humidity. I can't breathe. I can breathe right now. Couldn't breathe earlier. Have a humidifier, so that helps. That helped. It was that bad. Jeez. Yeah, just Earth scum. Not everybody, but it exists. Well, I guess you can say that society is not cleaning itself out energetically. I have been connecting more to Mother Earth more recently, I guess, because I'm asking her, she's going to be the Terminator when she'll wipe out half the fourth dimension. It's crappy spirit guides and all that. I don't think they liked hearing that, but I don't think she's going to do it, but so many lazy, stupid beings in the fourth dimension. Anyway. What do I care? Yeah, and I'm not going to go into what's his name anymore. God, man, MK Ultra or whatever. Oh, whatever, man. It's like spirituality's gone wrong. Whatever, what's new? It's just a drama queen nightmare. Just so the spiritual community's got a long ways to go. I don't know, man. It's just it's entertaining itself. Let's put it that way. Oh God. Yeah, it's like the Hollywood version of spiritual community. Yeah. The melodramatic version. Anyway, aside of all that, I'm not going to mention what's his face. I don't care. Soy boy crap. I don't care about him. He doesn't deserve anything. Throw him under the mat. Who cares? Yeah. It's so anyway, I like to talk about the hell Earth, and which I should have. I'm looking at from different perspectives, but it left out the part of, obviously it comes down to society. Yeah, not all of society, but the beings that incarnate here with all their garbage, and then just ruin it for everybody else. Test everybody else. And it's not. It's the Archon energy. Like to put the. I don't see like if this is hell. Why not just see like people's skin burning off every 5 minutes or something like that? Well, that's at least what I'm gathering. You say it's an agreement, but I'm still gathering information, intuition wise, but the Archon seems to be like that's a big part of it. And you see, it's also like agreement in astral somehow, like challenges. Like here, we'll take hell and wrap it up in a human, a physical human, like a burrito. We'll just put a human wrapping around it. And use Mother Nature against people too, because people look at nature and they're like, oh, look, it's nice nature. But even nature is weaponized, if you haven't noticed. It's not like you can walk out into the, you just walk out anywhere and just, you get bitten by something or whatever. I mean, some areas are nice, some areas are like, damn, you go freaking, was it Yellowstone and get lost and get abducted, so. Walk through a portal. So yeah, it's either way, just so obviously we have the darkness of the feline beings, the canine Sirius, insectoid, and so on, that have to fix their shit. Not that they are, but they could. Yeah, I guess incarnating here, obviously brings out another side of the soul, and where it can get easily manipulated, and so that's why I keep coming back here to get smart, so you can not get manipulated. But you're going to feel some of it, of course. But you get better over time. Of course, it gets tiring. But even those that feel like they're tired, it's like, oh, I don't want to come back here. But it's hard to say if they're coming back here or not. Who knows? Some feel like they need to come back here. Well, those that don't have to go through a lot of difficulties, obviously the ones that are not asking those questions, will probably come back here, depending. It's funny, they can incarnate in hell and live the easy street, sort of, which is weird. It's like, why would you want to incarnate? Anyway, they learn very slowly. Just, nice people like sports. Can you be a nice person and not like sports? Then again, what do you talk to these people about? Because you can't talk to them about this stuff, that's for damn sure. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, you don't go there. You just don't go there. You just don't. It's just, unless they're asking you those questions, which usually they aren't. So, yeah, because they can probably feel like they just feel they can mention this stuff around you and they don't know why, or they get guided to do it. Here, just talk to this nut job. He might have some idea. He's talking about ghosts or whatever the fuck it is. So, yeah, it's just, but also again, where some of this soy boy stuff originated, what I've been talking about, and Aunt Patty, that's originated from the good people that work at Starbucks. Some of the not so good people there that are. Well, they say the rumors are true. Some of them are really scummy. Some of them are really nice, and some of them are just damn. It's like, do you have to be an asshole? I mean, you put on the face of fakery, and we can see that. But damn, do you have to be like a piece of shit? So that's where the Aunt Patty stuff came from. It's like, why am I getting Aunt Patty? Oh my God, really? And that's when I can see. Like, okay, you got the younger version, and you go to another location, and then you see the older version. It's like, oh my God. Like, I'm in hell. Well, yeah. It's like, you keep going this path, you're going to look like shit. Or get cancer. Or Mother Earth will kill your ass, whatever the hell it is. Not that I care. But yeah, I mean, like I said, there are some good people that work at Starbucks and all that. Of course, the corporate stuff is really, the corporate side of it is really stupid. Like, here's the ink pen, now I'll improve sales. Write something stupid on their cup, that'll improve everything. Or wear what we want you to wear, there you go. That ain't gonna do it either. It turns it into more of a cult. So, not that I care. It needs to die because it has a fucking siren thing on it. That siren shit is real. So I got a awakening on that one. I picked up on it before, but holy shit, it's real. Energetically, it's gross. Yeah, it's some sinister shit. And why is that as a corporation in general? I mean, you have all these corporations, and they're not so obvious in their occult, Masonic. I mean, it's a siren with their legs open, basically. It's magic. It's not the best magic. It's fading out. But you can say that's where the fight is. Not that people need to go there, but like Dunkin' Donuts is better, and probably in all levels. It's just the place inside of it looks like shit. And it looks like a hospital inside of it. Yeah, it's not very comfortable, and it was like a hospital. But everything else is better, probably. The coffee's cheaper. It's just better. It's just a better experience. For the people there work are probably better. It depends. But yeah, just less bullshit. Yeah, I guess Starbucks is a bit of a Illuminati. The poor man's Illuminati. I don't know about the customers. I'm not going to go there, but some of the people that work there, it's like some of them are halfway decent people. For the most part, it just lets a lot of trash there. Holy shit. There's a lot of trash that does not have to be trash. But I guess that's how you learn, right? Like, do you have to be a scumbag? Do you have to do this? I guess it's protection, whatever. Well, that's all I'm bringing it up. Cause like, that's, like you go to mom and pop, it's a little bit lighter, it depends. But it's why it's corporate. But the corporate stuff, yeah, you're dealing with manipulation. That's why I'm bringing it up. It's like, you're seeing the Archon programming, and those are not strong enough to fight it. It's kind of like, I don't know, giving someone a candy bar when they're a kid or something. It's like, it's weaseling into their energy field. And yeah, like tempting them and all that, when they're younger, and they just go hogging, become a I guess that's Sodom and Gomorrah type of stuff. But when someone's young, and they just go for it, and then it bites them in the ass. When they're, teenager, stupid stuff. The life of debauchery, basically. And then they rather spend that's the other thing. They have to spend the rest of their life having to deal with themselves. And, whoever else they burned and whatever. But I'm just bringing it up because that's the programming. Or that's I would say a lot of its Archon energy is just basically, like I said, it brings out that, demonic side of a soul. And just, that's why the world is the way it is, because it's just so like a parasite. Yeah, I wouldn't call it MK Ultra, but it's kind of like a mind-controlling parasite. It's like a vampire comes into your energy field and pulls you away from your innocence to become, whatever, garbage. A low life, what's another better words out there, but just a diminished soul or whatever. And it's like once they fall for all that, they haven't made a movie about it, I don't think. I'm not sure if you're allowed to. Maybe. But yeah, it's kind of like fall, I don't know, just like they get tempted, Of course, I get loved at home, you get rejected. Yeah, it's a rough one, but it's also a reflection of oneself too. But it doesn't mean you have to go down the drain as a soul. But you got to do what you got to do, right? It doesn't mean you have to be fully. You can't use it as an excuse. It's still something within the soul that still needs to, up your game. You know what I mean? Just because you're not loved at home doesn't mean you have to be a complete scumbag, basically, that's what I'm getting at. And use that as an excuse to be a piece of shit. So you might use it as an excuse, but it's like, yeah, your soul's got some problems. It's like, yeah, so you can blame mom and dad and daddy issues and yada, yada, yada. But when it comes down to it, or mommy issues, whatever. It comes down to it, especially when they live lifetimes as in the wealth and wealthy lifetimes, and they're not as wealthy anymore. They don't have people tell them what to do, and they have to think for themselves. And they might have gotten all these things that, just, but some souls are just garbage. That's what I mean. That's what I'm talking about. It's like, you got this higher self, nice, just this the complete opposite, and it's their human self. It's like a dead cockroach, but it's alive. like a soulless turd, basically. Like, damn. That's a reflection of oneself. Yeah, and that's why they attract a soy boy or whatever to protect themselves. Like, okay, I'll just grab this empty vessel. See, I'm going to be Aunt Bertha the rest of her life. So, whatever. Yeah, grab some soy boy, dumbass. And they brag about they're in a relationship, but yeah, but. So, yeah, but you're someone's bitch. But okay, whatever. That's your deal. No problem. Hey, you can brag about that all day long. You put it in the museum. And the day what you got, nothing. Yeah, that's why they reincarnate over and over again. Well, I mean, it's like you come here and you fuck up. It's like you come back here to not fuck up, or I don't know. It depends. I mean, imagine Mother Earth gets sick of it. It's like you come here and just get in everybody's way. Like fuck you. I'm just gonna freaking hit the delete button, kick your ass out of here. So, like I said, they try to improve. But then when they're not trying to improve it, Mother Earth is like, you know what? It's like, it's almost like, yeah, it's weird. It's like, I get a full picture. I was like, the universe is like, gives that person opportunities and all that, and they throw it all away. It's like, okay, the Mother Earth sees all this, like, God. So what do I do with this loser? It's like, I mean, at least the people that are trying to evolve energetically, like they're trying to not make mistakes in the past and all that, like they are opening up spiritually. You might feel like it's going dirt slow, but you're doing something. You might feel like you're not doing anything, but you'd be surprised you actually are doing something. You might not think that, which is understood why, because nothing much has happened, but still, energetically you are trying to improve. I'm not just saying that to make people feel better, but it's true. But those that completely shut it down and just become a soulless turd, which, you can find those at certain places, just mentioning. I imagine other people would know where they can find one. It's not nice. That's something to be proud of, right? Oh, look. Walking around with the fake friendliness. That's nice. It's like really turned on. Gee, I wonder why. Nobody's gonna notice that you're hiding a bunch of garbage. No, I don't think do you care. Probably not, but you might pick up and like, yeah, this person's fake. It's but yeah, you can go do the blame game all you want. It's just, they can blame how they bring in these scumbag people into their lives, like, it takes one to know one. It's like, you can blame that person that's horrible to you, some just, it's like, from what I pick up on, they attract like the wrong partner, and it's like, either they think they're going to fix it, I don't know, they kind of ignore all the other garbage that's around that person. Almost like using them. And not realizing they brought in a warlock or a pile of garbage, basically. But once again, it's a reflection of that person's self to bring that person in to begin with. So, So anyway. Yeah, they can blame the partner all day long. I mean, one thing you attract, is just scummy people coming into your life and all that. Sometimes you can help them. Sometimes there's a karmic clearing there. It needs to be done. There's different reasons for it. It's not always that you're attracting garbage because you got your issue. That's not always the case. I think sometimes it's just there to fucking test you. I don't think it's always a reflection of oneself. Sometimes there is a karmic connection or something you need to wake up and smell the coffee. and get this piece of shit out of your life or whatever. Or find out there's demonic beings that are trying to kill your ass and using this piece of shit to do it. I've run into that. Soulless fucking junk, basically. Just throw it back into the wild. They want your energy and all that stuff. This is why this world gets very old very fast. It's like when you leave here, you're gonna really miss this place? Not real. No. It's like not really. Miss the cats. Maybe that's about it. Little things here and there, but not enough to make you want to be here. That's for sure. Jeez. Yeah. So anyway. But yeah, so many that are here are allowing, the turd to manifest into their lives. It's so obvious. This is just education for them to turn their things around. But like I said, they like being a raunchy, just junk. I mean, I think they're allowed to do it for a certain time, but eventually they just get kicked out of here. They're just wasting everyone's time. They're gonna test everyone. Just I say trash is trash. It can turn itself around, but sometimes like, wow, you like being trash, huh? So, some channelers are trash. Some are spiritual teacher channelers. Oh, no doubt about it. Yeah, and they have a pretty decent following too, which says a lot. I guess some people just need garbage to help them, I guess, huh? They haven't quite healed themselves yet, so they need, egotistical turd to help them in their daily lives. Of course, the channeler usually just brushes it off on camera as usual, but behind the scenes, it's just a different story there. The big ego, arrogance, and so on. Cult leader. That's the other thing about that, so you wonder, like, people are worshiping a god and all that, right? Well, who's their god if they are worshiping a god? Well, sometimes it is a cult leader. I mean, there's one thing worshiping somebody or warning as a mentor to be better, that's different. But when you're actually worshiping, I think that's where all these cult leaders come in. Obviously. Yeah, so, and even like in this life, and say they feel like they're talking to God, they could be talking to a cult leader in a past life somewhere. Yeah. Lovely. It's like, who is this God that you keep talking about? It's like the different versions and all that. It's like some narcissistic psychopaths from other incarnations. So, yeah. But that's what this is all about, is slowly deconstructing this reality out to break it down energetically. At least for the individual to see things more clearly. Not see everything, but little by little, the reality the matrix starts to make a bit more sense. You don't have to like it, but like it's not working on you anymore. Like all the spells and stuff aren't working. Yeah, you're gonna hit by some of it here and there. You can't dodge everything. You can't dodge all attacks. Everybody gets attacks. Everybody gets something. It's just the way it is. For whatever reason. Yeah, that's what I mean. These, soy boy cult leaders are talking about. Oh, I got attacked and all that. I mean, when I bring up the attack stuff, the ideas for educational purposes too, just to bring it up, just not for a victim, but maybe I'll help somebody somewhere. Maybe, I don't know, kind of explain it a little bit. But we have these soy boy. Yeah, that's what the thing about the secret space program stuff. It's just taking a wound. It's not really healing it. They're just it's gross actually. Some are healing it, and that's good. It's not as popular as making the wound larger, talking about, but that's okay. You can't, it's just, you'd rather keep your soul intact or sell it out to fame or fortune and all of that, The more drama you can pick up on that stuff and try to, sometimes your soul just says like, you can put this out there, you're not gonna get any attention. But some are really exploiting it. It's really gross. Some of them are just, they act like they're exposing it, but I think they're making it worse. But that's all. But they're trickster beings I talked about. I'm not gonna talk about them too much, but I'm tired of talking about them. But in some, yeah, because it can take people off their track. Talking about some galactic lifetime, it doesn't really matter anymore. But if you bring it up, you can heal it, and the idea is to get more grounded here and deconstruct this reality. Who cares about the Palladians? I mean, that's fine and everything, but the idea is to get you out of this rabbit hole. It's a hell realm. It's in a physical, I don't know, window dressing. It's not obvious. Obviously it has difficulty. It's kind of cloaked. It's obvious it's difficult, but it's still you can't pick up on everything. You can't, it's foggy. So, and that's what makes it more worse than a regular hell. Like I said, hell, you can see everything clearly. In the fourth dimension, you can see things clearly. Maybe not everything, but clearly more worse than when I see anything. We can't remember anything half the time. Everything just a giant fog. The idea is to clear that out little by little. What's necessary? And, it's like you're going through a jungle and you can't see where you're going, but you feel like you're on the right track. So, you can say you're looking for a temple, you can say, of your knowledge, your own hidden self, because I don't think I mentioned it here. All this, I don't think I mentioned it here. Yeah, I mentioned it in the membership thing. That hasn't been posted anyway yet, but about, this has been done before Atlantis. How this place was manipulated, maybe built up. It was already the hell realm, the physical hell realm was already designed. And Atlanteans, were, I guess, naive, stupid. Some of them. And didn't realize, or thought they can heal it, or didn't understand it. Probably didn't understand it. And ended up taking them down. So, I think some of them thought, it's different. Some had no idea, but others thought they can outsmart it, or I don't know, just there's different ways of looking at it. Either way, got taken down by their own darkness. So, and that's where all the cults come from. That's where all the religions come from. That's why kind of resurrecting that may not be the best. Healing it's one thing, but we're kind of going through the occult stuff now. Yeah, definitely going through that now. And bringing the subject matter up is good for the healing perspective, but not to go back there though, because they're stupid. They're just, you take the knowledge and you grow. You create a better something. That's what we're doing now. We're leaving that one as a lesson, and it's still valuable. But the last thing you want to do is repeat it. And we're seeing that now. We're seeing all the cults. Everything is confusing. Spirituality has been hijacked on so many different levels. The deep state's coming to an end. Okay, whatever. Or you get some little old lady that's talking about the new earth. People can't fight a little old lady. It's like, old lady talking about the new earth, and she's another cult leader, basically. Jeez, it's like a horror movie. That's the other thing. Before I go, not that dive into this, but the horror movie stuff. I always say that is sometimes that's healing those that make those movies or books. Sometimes it's healing. Sometimes it's funny how the Stephen King stuff didn't get much attention. It's like figures are. That means they're just not wanting to heal that. They're not. because he is exposing a lot of this stuff, and people are just not. They're just not pulling the parasite out of themselves, you could say. So I think he is exposing a lot of stuff, healing himself. He's just putting it out there. It's up to the people to do whatever they want with it. At least he's clearing his karma. And up to the readers and all that's up to them. Yeah, they might read about, wow, I'm really attracted to. It's funny. Yeah, say we had, there was a Santa Claus. He talked about the clown, it. It's like Santa Claus talking about it. Oh, jeez. I can see. No. I can see like a psychotic Santa Claus coming to people in their dreams and stuff. Jeez. Lovely. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, all this, I mean, you see, look at the horror movies in general. Those things are pretty dark, and it shows you what's here. So at least you got some glimpse of hell, but it's internal. It is getting some attention. So but it gives you an idea of what's here. It's kind of like it's almost like the Men in Black when they go and look at the tabloids and try to figure out where the aliens are. It's kind of like that. So you look at the movies as an easy way, or even the novels, the horror books. It's like, okay, what kind of parasite beings are here? And you look at the movies and the books. It's like, oh, damn. And the people are reading that stuff. Either, it depends. Some are just curious and learning, and others, that's them, or part of their reality or something. That's the thing. Are they healing that side of themselves? Probably not. So, probably not. Some might be. Most probably aren't. So, it's like, oh shit, I'm really attracted to this. I have no idea why, like it or something like it. I don't want to look at that. It's just not. They remade the movie. It's like, it's just not. No thanks. I remember seeing it in a TV movie, and that was still kind of creepy. But yeah, no, it shows that thing is still alive and well. Yeah, and society has not cleared it. So it's like, if you're a Ghostbuster, you just look at media, and you see, not that you need to clean other people's stuff, because they gotta clean it out of themselves, but say like somebody's possessed or something, just look at some of the shit they're reading. It's like, oh yeah, you're probably possessed with that parasite, whatever the fuck it is. So, that's another way of, finding what's going on with somebody. So, just a thought, if it comes up, intuition-wise. So, so that's you can say the Archon energies create that door. It's still up to the individual to, they don't have to be tricked and all that. Of course, you go through that through your challenges. That's why you connect to religion to help you through it too. Sometimes it can help you. Yeah, this is a spooky place, but sometimes religion, it's kind of like grabbing onto a belief system or a rope as you go through the haunted house. The idea is to get through it. So religion does have a positive side to it. It does get through people through this hell house, basically, when you think about it. So yeah, it's not all bad. It's just the preachers and all that. They fuck with people of mine and needed to support us. Yada yada. It's tough. Yeah, and you're a sinner when you get here. It's like, okay, whatever. I guess technically some are, because they're just life of debauchery, but that's their deal. No, whatever. Anyway, all right, we'll leave it at that. Hopefully some of this makes some sense. Okay, blessings.